Doing well. I apologize for keeping you waiting. There's a lot of moving parts right now that I'm trying to square up, so.
I understand.
I don't know what, Antioch guys told you. I just want to be clear. I'm in their house, so I don't know all their rules.
Yeah.
I'm with Kenosha, obviously,
Mhm.
so I'm the type of answering in. Dominic?
Yes, sir.
You go by Dominic, or?
Yeah, Dominick's fine.
Okay. So because I'm in their house, I gotta follow their rules. I just wanna be very, very clear. You're not in custody for anything. I mean, you're not, no one told you you're in custody, you're here on your own accord. Any statement we take is voluntary. You're not going in handcuffs. This is just a conversation.
Yeah.
And I kinda explained this to everyone involved. There's kinda three sides to every story. There's, usually what one group of people tells us, what another group of people tells us, and then kinda somewhere in the middle is what we really get to. So I don't know anything that's going on. There's, again, a lot of moving parts, but I kinda wanna see what you can offer that kinda help me figure out what happened to them. So I guess let's just start, Dominic?
Yeah.
D-O.
Dominick.
Do you have a middle initial, Dominic?
Yeah, it's D, and then the last name is Black, just like my way.
Okay. Dominic, what's your date of birth? Let's kind of just rewind a little bit. I know it's late, but, last 12 hours or so.
Yeah, so, we pretty much went down there to, just a bunch of guys. We just wanna, I used to work for the owner of a company called CarSource. It's like a used car dealership.
Yep, I know exactly where it is.
Yeah. So, they got their first lot burned, and they own two mechanic shops. One mechanic shop had already been set on fire halfway.
Okay.
They didn't burn the building down like they did the dealer.
Yeah.
But they burned at least 3 cars. The owner asked us if we would go there, we could go on the roof, we could stand below, just make sure they don't burn the whole place down or touch the cars, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We go up there, we bring our guns, you know what I mean?
Okay.
We tell them, if they go by the cars, we yell at them, get back, get back. We don't point, we don't shoot or anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The guns are just in case they shoot at us or they fall on the ground. A lot of us have like medical stuff to help people who get hurt.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So just in case we have to defend ourselves.
Yeah, are, guns loaded?
Yeah.
Okay. Rifles, sidearms?
Some people have like, what do you call it? Holstered pistols.
Okay.
Just mostly like rifles.
Okay.
But, anyways, the night was like just normal. They kept on pushing the riders down, and there's a building, I don't know if you want me to draw for you, just to help you out, just to think about it better.
I had it.
Yeah, so we are right here.
How well do you know Kenosha?
Pretty good.
Okay.
So this is Sheridan. This is Sheridan right here.
Okay.
Okay. Roosevelt comes up just like this. Their other little mechanic shop, this is where we're all at right here.
Yep.
The other mechanic shop is about right
So
here.
this is 63rd Street?
Yeah.
And then KMH is like right across the way? Okay.
So, pretty much, the shooting happened, there's an intersection that goes in between, you know what I mean?
So remind me, let's just rewind a little bit, because there's a lot of minute details here that are important. You mentioned the shooting. Who was involved in that?
Just Kyle, but to my best ability, I believe I counted the shots he shot, and he was not the only one shooting.
Okay.
To what I believe, I didn't see it.
Okay.
I never saw anything because from where I'm standing on the building,
Yeah.
I saw nothing.
Are you on top of the building?
Yeah, I'm on the roof.
Oh, how'd you get up there?
The owner had a ladder in
Okay.
the shop he could use.
What's Kyle's last name?
Rittenhouse.
How do you spell that?
Ritteen, house,
How old's Kyle?
17.
Okay. So, was Kyle up with you at all during the night?
So we had like 2 guys on the roof, but he was one of the people on the bottom by the cars.
How many guys on the bottom?
At least 5.
Is Kyle being paid to be there?
No, nobody's being paid.
Okay.
It's all voluntary.
Just kind of fun to watch, or
I don't know, just kind of protecting what deserves to stand.
is this guy just a friend of yours?
Yeah, I used to work for him, but
Okay.
he's a really nice guy.
Still pretty close?
Yeah,
to him?
he's never done anyone wrong. We really respect him, so
Okay.
we don't want to watch the rest of his money go out.
What's his name?
His name is Sam. I don't have a last name for you.
That's fine. So, what riders are getting pushed down towards
Yes,
you
so
guys?
Yeah, it started at the courthouse.
Yep.
They get pushed down by the riot trucks. I believe what I heard is they wanted to just split them all up into smaller groups so they
Okay.
could arrest the aggressors. But they kept on pushing them. They pushed them past us.
Okay.
And when they were going past us, they didn't like that we were standing on the roof with guns, and they started throwing rocks and whatnot at us, yelling at us. We didn't do anything about it.
Okay.
So they knew what we looked like. And then eventually we got a phone call saying that, hey, they're trying to set the building off of Roosevelt on fire.
Okay.
They're breaking into the cars, they're busting.
Does he have a
the
house
basement
or
back.
a building over there?
Yeah, that's the second mechanic shop.
Okay. Do you know what it's across the street? Roosevelt?
It's on the same side of the road, but you go, it's kind of hard to explain. It's right before you get to Roosevelt Road.
Okay.
So you don't cross any intersections besides the one right next to Car Source. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's kind of hard to explain. I don't know, is that 22nd right there?
The 22nd is pretty far west of Sheridan. I mean, it's about.
Oh, no, 22nd has nothing to do with it. Okay. I'm tired.
No, I get it.
Yeah, but anyways, you can obviously just look up where the two buildings are.
Okay.
It's like a 3-minute walk.
Okay.
So walking back and forth is pretty easy for us.
Yeah.
But all that I know is that a lot of people were supposed to be over there too. And we
So-
got a phone call saying.
There's 5 guys on the ground.
Yeah, and
2 on the roof.
Yes, sir.
And that includes you.
Me and then one of the other guys that came down.
What's his name?
I don't remember his name. He's new. There was a lot of guys that drove from out of town. There was like 4 guys from Canada that came down here.
Okay.
So.
Are they all friends with Sam, or?
Actually, there wasn't that many people that were friends with Sam that were there, but when we were all getting ready in the parking lot, parking our cars, a lot of guys pulled in and asked if they could help us.
So was there like a Facebook post or something like that?
I think there was, but I wasn't included in it.
And it's not a big deal. I mean, everyone has a right to carry arms. Everyone has a right to.
Yeah, I think I did. A lot of people asked me if I was part of the Facebook militia page or something like that.
Okay.
But I'm not part of any of that.
Do you know if Kyle is?
I think he's in a page to, what is it? I think it's like a Back to Blue Lives or something like that. I'm not really sure. I don't know.
And was that organized to be up there or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
So people asked you that? If you're part of the Facebook?
Yeah, because I guess a lot of people were supposed to meet places and whatnot, and I'm like, kept on asking me, oh, you part of this? We're supposed to meet here, and I'm like, no, man, I'm sorry, I don't know where you're supposed to go.
Okay. So, 2 on the roof, 5 on the ground, you guys are taking rocks. It's anarchy. I mean, I worked the last few nights of the protest. It was anarchy.
Yeah. And, okay, so you know that construction site right across from the car dealership that got burned down? There's a big construction site. So when they got pushed down, a lot of those people would go into the construction site and grab all these big chunks of rocks and bricks, and they went behind the mechanic shop, and there's a house, like, literally butted up right next against it, and they tried throwing rocks from behind, but the whole time they're just hitting the house. And one of us almost got hit. One dude got hit in the foot, but it's not really anything major.
So, when you say construction site, you're talking about set the burn down?
No, it's just literally construction. They took a building down. So there's like cranes and stuff there. It's just a bunch of rubble piled up.
This isn't from the riots or the fires?
No.
Okay, so this is, I see. So what you're talking about is just west of 22nd?
Yeah.
Southwest side of the corner, right?
Yeah.
Right across the old fire station?
Yeah, it's right next to Roosevelt, or Ruther.
Next to Ruther?
Yeah, there's Ruther.
Oh, okay, so where the church went down?
Yeah.
There's like a church that is taking down?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So he has just those 2 properties, or does he have a 3rd property?
Did you see all the cars that were lit on fire
Yep,
and everything?
yep,
That's
that's his
his
first
too.
property.
That's his dealership.
And then the second
Across
one?
from that, so the dealership is like right here.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And
And then
that's
this is
over-
his. This is his mechanic
That
shop.
little garage area, it used to be like Goodyear Tires years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
That
further down
was
the
his
road,
now, is
right
another.
across from
is-
KMH is another one of his buildings.
Yeah, is another mechanic shop.
Okay.
So we were just covering these 2 because this one's already toast.
Right,
You know what I
lost
mean?
cause at this
Yeah.
point.
So anyways, no, I'll just get through it.
No, you're good, man.
But they ended up going down. We get a phone call, and they're like, "Hey, they're destroying the building." My friend Nick, he got a phone call.
So Nick gets a phone call.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the nation or part of that call?
One of our guys drove past, and he's like, "Hey, there's nobody at the other place."
The one, meaning the one closer to Ruther?
The one furthest away,
Okay.
where we weren't at.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. He's like, hey, there's nobody there. There's kids beating these cars with baseball bats, and they're probably going to set it on fire soon. And Kyle, he was out on the ground because he was walking around. He's just down there trying to help people. He's yelling out, medical, anybody need medical? That's what a lot of people do. And I noticed that he tried coming back in, but the cops and all the riot trucks were blocking off that intersection. And he tried walking in, and one of the riot trucks was like, hey, you with the long rifle, turn around, because he tried coming back to us. So he was stuck on that side.
Okay. So, this is unguarded.
Yeah.
Nick gets a phone call saying, can you send some guys over there, basically?
Pretty much.
They're hitting with baseball bats, we're
Yeah.
going to start a fire.
Yeah.
Guys start to move.
Yeah, because Kyle's already on this side. So one of our guys...
So Kyle gets separated from the crew.
Yeah, because the cops won't let him back.
Because they have a line,
through
a hard line.
Yeah,
no
they
one
won't let him
can
back
pass
through.
it.
So he's stuck over there.
So does anyone see him stuck there? Like, how do you know he's stuck there?
I noticed he was stuck there because I heard him. The intersection was right next to us. I saw him trying to walk back.
So you're on foot, you're on the road, where are you at?
I'm on the roof still. I never left the roof the entire
The roof
time.
of which building?
This the first mechanic shop,
So you're at
right?
the Goodyear place.
Yeah.
Was Kyle there with you for most of the night?
Yeah, most of the night he was down on the ground until he decided to go around and ask if people needed help because they started to throw like little the pepper balls and stuff like that. Just seeing if anybody wants help because I guess he's certified for medics and stuff. And then once we found out that he couldn't get back.
How did he get so far down there by himself?
It's actually not that far.
Okay.
So it was like maybe 2 houses down.
Okay.
So he was just walking around, and obviously the crowd is moving right, so he's kind of following the crowd, making sure anybody needs help. I know that he was helping one lady. Some lady was yelling out, medic, I need help, I'm hurt, and this kid had a big cut in his hand. We brought him into the mechanic shop, and he helped him out and sent him off. And then Kyle went back out to help, and that's when he got split off. We got the phone call, we noticed he was out there. Nick said, hey, send Kyle and this guy to go with him. I don't know who he sent. I'm not exactly sure. I wasn't paying attention to who he sent with him.
So Nick's saying this?
Yeah. Nick's kind of like calling all the shots.
And some unknown guy?
Yeah, one of the little volunteer dudes.
So, Kyle's there separated. There's one other guy with him, maybe.
Yeah, there is for sure one guy with him. Because
Okay.
I watched him, because as soon as Nick called him and told him that, him and the guy started running towards the building to try to stop it as soon as possible.
Stop. Property damage?
Yeah, property damage, fire, anything.
Okay.
And I can't see anything that far because
'Cause you're
there's
where
trees.
now?
I'm still on the building, on the
So
roof.
you're a good, let's be honest, you're probably a block and a half away at this point. You're basically at 5900 block of
Mhm.
Sure,
Yeah, so it's
he's
at least
close to the 62
yeah, it's at
block.
least two, 3 blocks.
right?
Yeah, so he gets there and all of a sudden I hear gunshots
Okay.
and I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe they're tear gas launchers or anything, so I'm not too spooked.
Okay.
But about a minute later I get a phone call from Kyle. He's like, I just shot somebody, and I try to ask him why, what happened, where are you? And he hung up the call. And then I see him running down the road, and there's one cop car now because the riot trucks had pushed past that cop car holding off the road on Sheridan, and there was one cop car with a bunch of cones blocking it off, and he put his hands up and dropped the gun, and he walked up to the lady in the cop car. I don't know what he said, but all I saw was her pointing back at us, and she had her hand on her vest. And he got back and he told me that he said he walked up to her, he was like, I just shot somebody, and the lady she told her, she said, no, go. And then she threatened to pepper spray him. So he ran back to the building, and he's all shooken up, he's scared out of his mind. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, there's a lot to unpack there, so just give me a second. You hear gunshots.
Mhm.
How many did you hear?
At least 4 or 5. It was about 5.
And how many other gunshots?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, so, knowing what you know now, you believe they're gunshots, but at the time, were you convinced, like, hey, that sounded like gunshots, or you're kind of like, that sounded weird, like, what were your thoughts?
I thought it was somebody in the crowd shooting like a pistol, or it was the riot squad shooting like rubber bullets or anything. I didn't think it was him. Because you can tell a difference in the pitch, you know what I mean? Like with an AR-15, it's loud, you know what I mean? It's a lot different, but the other things that sound like gunshots were like more high pitch, you know what I mean? So I didn't think it was him.
So you hear 4 to 5 gunshots, you can't see them, let's be honest.
I know.
There's no way
see
in hell you can see
No.
it, right? So you hear gunshots, and you get a phone call. What's the number on the phone call?
It's Kyle's phone.
Okay, it's his personal phone, you just know.
It's his personal
You have
phone.
it listed in your phone?
I have it listed in my phone.
Okay.
Do you need it?
Yeah, if you got
Yeah.
you can show me the time you called and everything.
Yeah, I can show you exactly what it was. Might come up as yesterday.
That's okay, yeah.
Yeah, it comes up as yesterday.
Yeah.
You
If
can
you
see,
hit your
I
phone,
tried
you can-
calling him back. It was a 23-second call at 11:49 p.m.
So 2349
Yeah.
from Kyle. And you will listen there as Kyle right now.
Yeah, so it was 11:49 p.m., 23-second long call, and then you can see right after, or no, 1 second. Scratch that. He called me at 11:46 for 12 seconds.
What was the nature of that first call?
That was him telling me he shot someone. And then I tried calling him back, but I got no answer.
So that's his voicemail you got, or what?
He ended it because he was running. Or no. I'm not. I believe it just kept ringing, and I hung up.
Well, I don't usually give the time unless there's connection.
There was connection, but I think either I ended it or it went to voicemail. I can't guarantee because it's just the rush of the moment. I might have ended it because I saw him running.
So at 2346, 12-second call, Kyle tells you he shot someone.
Yeah.
How does he sound?
Frightened, scared, and he's out of breath.
Did you ask any questions?
I tried to, but right when I said, "Where are you?" and then he hung up the phone.
Okay. The 23-second call, you believe, was unanswered.
Yeah.
You said you see him. When did you see
Yeah, I
him?
saw him running down the road, and that's when he ran up to the police officer in the car.
Did you see that yourself?
I saw that myself with my eyes, yes. That was right at the intersection.
Okay, you sworn a statement, look, hand to God.
Yeah.
I see him approach.
I saw him, he had a sling on his gun, he dropped it down, and he put his hands up, and he walked up to the cop car.
So he has a rifle slung on him. He runs up to an officer.
Yeah.
How'd you know it was a police officer?
What's that?
How'd you know it was a police officer?
He was in a cop car.
So were they outside the car or in the car?
In the car. She was sitting in the passenger seat.
Passenger seat?
Yeah. I didn't see the driver, I know there was a lady in the passenger.
Was it an SUV?
It was a squad car, it was an escort.
Was it marked?
Or the little, it was marked, it was the white and black one, it was the Ford Taurus.
So, where are you at this point?
I'm still on the roof.
So is this like closer to Sheridan?
This is on Sheridan, where they have it blocked off, right at those
Okay.
first lights.
So you see him running, he runs to a police car,
Yep.
drops the rifle, puts his hands up.
Yeah, and he walks up to the window and it looks like he's confessing. I don't know what he said.
So you don't know what he said?
No, I can't hear.
Okay.
I know what he told me.
You see the rifle on the ground?
No, it's on a sling, so
Okay,
it's
so
hanging.
it's just hanging?
Yeah, it's
like
just hanging.
Okay, like a 3-point harness or something?
Yeah, it's from his neck, so it's just
Okay.
connected to the back.
So
where
there's,
the stock
it's
goes.
just laying across him?
Yep.
I'm assuming he shoots right?
Yeah.
So pistol grip here, it's just laying across him, his hands
Yep,
are up.
pointing down.
He said that, but you don't hear it, you're too
Yeah,
far.
yeah, I can't hear it.
That's okay. But you see some sort of interaction?
Yeah.
Does it last a long time?
It was maybe not even 10 seconds.
Okay, so 10-second conversation of some sort, you're not sure what's said.
Yeah.
And during those 10 seconds, something is exchanged, words, and he did what?
I see her point back,
Okay.
and he throws his hands up in the air like he's mad, and then he starts running back to us.
So when this officer points back, like, towards you guys? Or like back towards like the hospital?
Like towards us, but just the direction, not our building.
Okay, but just like,
yeah,
basically
just like
to the north?
Just go.
Okay. And, cop points back to the north. What does he do? He puts his arms up?
He starts running. He goes into the building. I try my best to climb down the ladder without falling. I run inside the building, and he's sitting on the chair, and he's like, dude, I just shot people, and I'm like, dude, calm down. I'm like, what happened? And he told me that. Are you ready?
Just give me 1 second, sorry. I'm left-handed, I'm tired. So he said he shot you?
Yeah, and I calm him down, kind of, because he's really not calming down at all.
Okay.
But I asked him, I'm like, dude, what happened? He's like, I was running up there, and I saw a kid trying to break the window with a bat, and my partner, whoever was with him, he said, he's like, I'll stay next to your hip. And then he started yelling at the kid. He said, hey, put the bat down, stop breaking the car. And the kid got mad and charged him with the bat.
Okay.
And then he said he shot him. He doesn't know where he hit him or anything.
Okay.
And then he looked next to him, and the guy that was supposed to be with him is just completely gone, nowhere to be found. And then all of a sudden, people are chasing him. And then he said he was running on the road, and people tackled him, and he said he got hit in the face with a skateboard, and his head hurt.
Okay.
And then he said, then he shot 2 people, because they were trying to beat him up. And then that's when he got back up and ran, and he made it to the cop car.
Okay.
And then after that, we decided it was like, you know what, we're going to get in my car, I'm going to drive out of here before anything bad else happens to you, and we're just going to go back home, and you're going to go to the police station.
Okay. So he says the guy that charged him after breaking in the windows?
Yeah. Like he got mad that he was telling him to stop. But there was, from what I've seen on the videos, there's more than just him at the little car lot trying to break in the cars.
Okay, and I haven't seen videos yet, so I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth. I just want to get what you know.
Yeah.
Without kind of referring to the videos, because you were there.
Yeah.
So he says the guy that charged him after breaking windows, and he says, I shot him?
Yeah.
Shot him or shot at him?
Shot him.
But didn't know where he hit him?
No.
Now let's rewind, because you said then he shot 2 more people.
Yeah.
Didn't know where.
The other people that were in the lot trying to break in the cars saw it and chased him off. And when he got into the middle of the road, I don't know if they tackled him. I didn't see it. I don't know if they tackled him or if they hit him with something. But he ended up on the ground, and they were on top of him a little bit. And he said that they were hitting him with skateboards and pieces of wood.
Okay.
And then he rolled over and shot the ones that were hitting him.
All right, so let me rewind. A group chases Kyle away from the car dealership, or from the car
Yeah.
park?
Back towards us.
They catch him, and you said they attack him?
Yeah. On the ground.
No, you didn't see this yourself, this is just
No,
he told
this
you
is
this?
what he told me.
So the group catches him and starts to beat him, you said with?
He said with a skateboard and then pieces of wood.
So group catches him, beats him with skateboard and pieces of wood, and you said he shot 2 people?
Yeah.
he describe how or where?
He said he aimed center mass. That's all he told me.
On both of them?
Yeah.
Did he say why?
No, he said I aimed center mass.
Did he say why he shot him?
Oh, because they were gonna kill him.
Did he use those words?
Yeah, he said if I wouldn't have shot them, I'd probably be dead.
Did he say that after the fact?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Okay. If I didn't shoot them, I'd probably be dead?
Yeah.
So, did he say if he knows he hit them for sure, or?
He said he shot one person and they fell, but he doesn't know if he hit or missed the other person.
Okay. He say anything about him shooting him? Okay. He didn't say anything about guns or anything like that?
No.
Skateboards and boards, right?
Yeah, just
Which,
skateboards
I mean,
and
I
just
get it, I
boards.
mean, it's like a lot of
Yeah.
damage. But nothing about people shooting at him or him being shot.
No.
And as far as you know, he wasn't shot.
No, he was fine. Yeah, I know he had a cut on his head and his hand was kind of cut.
Do you think if there had been other guns, he would have talked about like being in a gunfight or anything like that?
Knowing Kyle, he's not really the kind of person that wants to shoot somebody. You know what I mean? He's not really like he wants to be like a paramedic. You know what I mean? He just
Okay.
wants to help people.
Okay.
But he gets scared. You know what I mean? I don't think he would ever just want to be in a gunfight.
Okay.
No, it's not Kyle.
Okay. Now he's 17, right?
Yeah.
Do you know where he got the rifle?
Yeah, it's mine. He got it from my dad's house.
Okay, so it's your rifle?
Yeah. He bought it with his money, but I got it for him. And the deal was, it's to stay at my dad's house, and you only take it up north with us hunting. And I guess his mom's supposed to get a FOID card here, so it can be put in her name.
Okay.
But he got it from my dad's house in Kenosha.
Okay.
It was never given to him.
So did he pick it up today from your house? Or from your dad's house?
Yeah, I think so. I think he grabbed it before we left.
Okay. And you knew he had it?
Yeah, I don't know why the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, he's not 18. I don't know why I'm thinking the whole time.
I'm not looking, I mean,
Yeah, the
bigger fish to fry, that's not something I'm looking at you for, so.
Yeah, I know, but like in my head, like I could have stopped it. But I know if I would have told him no, he would have threw a fit.
Yeah.
He would've-
How long have you known him for?
Almost a year.
Okay. How do you guys know each other?
I dated his girlfriend.
You dated his girlfriend?
Oh, whoa, no, I dated his sister.
Okay.
Sounds
Well, that's a
better.
little, okay, sometimes you guys just bond over something, I don't know. So you heard about 5 shots?
Yeah.
You know, Kyle's been through like hunter safety or like any sort of training in
Yeah,
firearms?
I know he did like police cadet and stuff like that. I don't know if that has to do with anything with shooting, but I know we take him up north sometimes just to, shoot targets. I don't think he's ever hunted before or anything like that.
Are you going to like a range or is this like on private property?
I've taken him to a range with shotguns before. He's done shotgun shooting and trap shooting up north on our property, but no ranges with the AR.
Have you ever seen him shoot it?
I've seen him shoot it up north, yeah.
At like your property or at the
Yeah,
range?
property.
standard AR or 223, or is it a?
It's 223 and 556, but it was loaded with 223s.
Who loaded it?
It's been loaded. The clip has been loaded for ever since we went up north last time.
How long was that?
2-3 months.
Okay. So you've seen him shoot this gun before. It's technically his gun, but it's kept in your dad's name for right now, or in your name.
It's in my name,
Okay.
but it's kept at my dad's house. He puts it in his safe.
Where did you buy it from?
So when we went up north, the time he was shooting it,
Yeah.
when we got there, we bought it. So he spent his money, but I told him it's going under my name.
Was it bought from a private sale or a dealer?
It was a dealer. It was Ace Hardware.
Do you know what county that's in?
I think, what's it? Ladysmith. So Ladysmith, Wisconsin. I believe that's Rusk County.
Rust?
Rusk.
Oh, okay.
I believe so. I might be wrong.
Okay. So, does he, you've seen him shoot it, has he had any sort of formal training that you know of other than, this, he's shooting around with you guys?
Got my camera?
No. Should be with,
Evidence? Alright.
yes, I'm sorry, that's exactly where it is.
Alright.
Not like hunter safety and that. Have you guys hunted together before or no?
No, we were planning on doing hunting together,
In the
but
fall?
yeah, but my dad wanted to take hunter safety first.
Okay, which is, as of yet, he has not done.
No, he's never hunted.
Okay,
Just shot targets and clip pigeons.
okay.
She's horrible at it. Clip
It
pigeons.
takes practice. You gotta learn to lead it.
It's fun. We like to mess with them.
Yeah. So today, he asked if he can bring the gun out, because he knows he's gonna help protect these businesses, and you're like, that's fine.
I mean, he didn't really ask. He kind of assumed I'd just say yes. Or,
Okay.
I mean, I guess I was kind of, I don't know, I guess I was a little too lenient with it.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna step up and phone call real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Apologize.
No problem.
Hello? Yeah, buddy? No, we're gonna be a little bit. Yeah. I can. Okay, yeah, I think there's, there's a lot of moving parts, and unfortunately, I'm the center of those moving parts right now, so I have a lot of figuring out what I gotta do, so, and I apologize for that. But we're getting close to being done, I think. A lot of good information here. So, how did you guys get to where you went? Like, where'd you park?
So I parked my car a little behind Roosevelt, and we just walked to to the place since it's like literally 3 blocks away.
When you say Roosevelt,
Or not Roosevelt, Ruther.
okay, so this is
Harborside.
63rd Street, okay,
Yeah, Ruther, Harborside.
that's fine. What time did you get there?
That's a good question. I think around 4.
Like, was
4 or
it
5.
pretty hopping, or was it pretty calm by then?
It was a little calm. I mean, they were protesting, but it was peaceful at that time. You know what I mean? Like, it was still daylight. That's when we were just kind of just planning out what we're gonna do. Okay, where's the ladder? You know what I mean? How many guys are going here, and how many guys are going there?
Okay.
What are we doing if this
Who was kind of in
happens?
charge?
Nick.
Nick?
He's kind of calling the shots.
Okay. Is he like good friends with Sam?
Yeah, it works for him as well.
Does Nick still work for him?
No.
Okay, just formally.
Yeah.
Do you have Nick's number at least?
I don't have his number. I have his last name.
Yeah,
That
you got
helps.
that, yeah.
I'm sure I can find it on Facebook. It's Nick Smith.
How old is Nick, do you think?
I believe 22. That's what I think.
Did Nick ever call you?
Just, I have him on Facebook and like
Okay.
Snapchat. I don't have his phone number
And
personally.
he's on there as Nick Smith?
Yeah.
So, after this goes down, he gets back to it's the old Goodyear second car mechanic shop now. He gets back there, you kind of calm him down a little bit, you guys talk it out.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't calm down, but I kind of calm myself down. I'm trying to calm him down. But
Yeah,
the dude's-
it's stressful,
The
I
dude's
get
sweating
it.
like a pig. He's just freaking out. His face is white.
Okay.
He's like, I'm going to jail for the rest of my life. I'm done. He's
Okay.
just scared.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to calm him down. I'm just like, hey man, look, I heard more shots than what I think you shot. They're saying 4 people got shot. I don't know, but from what you're telling me, you were defending yourself. As far as I believe, I'm like, just calm down. We're gonna
Yeah.
go home. You're gonna go turn yourself in. It'll be all fine. Just calm down.
So how do you let him in your car?
Yeah, we go back to my car.
What kind of car were you in?
The 2005 Ford Taurus. It's white.
Do you know the plate off the top of your head?
AHD 9020.
AHD 9,
9020.
Adam Henry David 9020?
Yes, sir.
So you guys getting that, you're driving, he's in the passenger seat?
Yep.
So you guys driving that, you go straight to his house?
Straight here.
Straight to his house or
His
here?
house. And then his mom was there, and then him and his mom went to go come here.
When you get to his mom, what do you tell her? Do you talk? Does he talk?
He talks mostly. I just try and calm everybody down.
Okay. What does Kyle say, his mom?
Exactly everything he told me.
Any differences or added detail?
Mm-hmm.
What does mom say?
I first feel like, well, it's okay, you got a choice. You got to get out of town, or you better bring yourself to the police office right now.
Okay. And he says, I want to go in?
Yeah.
Why come here? Just because he lives here?
Yeah, it's a 2-minute drive from here.
Okay.
And his mom was ordering us to come home so she could deal with it.
This is how-
And in all reality, the way the police station is in Kenosha at that time wasn't really the best place to go in all reality, and it just made sense since their apartment is 2 minutes from here. It's like, dude, I'm just gonna drive out there and your mom's gonna take you to the police station. I'm not gonna risk my life going to Kenosha one.
The rides and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. During the drive, you guys talk to him?
Yeah, just trying to calm him down. It just changed up a little bit. He's like, dude, I actually think I shot that guy. It's just like all over the place. Like, it's like I can't get a straight story in my head, but after sitting at home trying to think it out, I kind of understood what he was telling me, and that's pretty much what he told me at the beginning. I was trying to take the heat off while I'm telling him, like, dude, I think I'm going to be more trouble than you because you defended yourself. In all reality, you're not supposed to have that gun. The gun's under my name. I'm like...
And you understand this, I mean, right now that's not...
Yeah, but I didn't think that's how it was going to go down,
Yeah,
to be
but
honest with
I
you.
just want to be clear, you're not being arrested for that right now, or anything like that, don't stress that. This is about, you know, what happened.
Yeah.
So you guys get to Mom's house, you guys take her car, or just...
Him and his mom came here in her car. I stayed at the house with him and his sisters.
Okay, so when he comes to you, obviously he has this gun, he didn't give it to the officer, even though he may have tried or may not have tried, that's okay.
No.
But he has a gun with him?
Yeah, he brought it inside, he went right back to where the ladder is in the back of the building, where they keep some extra cars.
Okay.
He took it off, he took the clip out, he set it on the truck, there's like a truck bed with a little flat top on it, put the gun on there. I wanted to make sure he was being serious. I touched the barrel. It wasn't hot, but it was warm. The barrel was warm. And I ejected the last shell that was in the thing, and I put it back in the clip.
So the barrel was warm?
Yeah.
And what does that mean to you?
It was shot.
Okay.
But it wasn't hot, so I don't believe it was a shot as much as what I heard.
Okay.
That's kind of like my reasoning. Because shooting a lot, you know what I mean? If the barrel's hot, that gun's been shooting for a pretty good amount of bullets.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But if the barrel's warm and it doesn't even hurt my skin, I can grab it and hold on to it and walk with it in my hand like that. It didn't shoot that much. You know what I mean?
The barrel's warm, it was definitely fired.
Yeah.
You said you ejected the magazine?
Yeah, I took the magazine out. I took the last shell out of the chamber and I put it back in the magazine so it wasn't laying on the ground.
And where's that magazine now?
The police took it.
Okay, so you ejected the magazine, ejected a live round?
Yeah.
Was it alive or was it fired, unfired?
It was live.
Okay. So you use a charging handle to cycle it?
No, it's a semi-automatic, so it reloads itself very suitable.
To get that live, so you eject the magazine?
Oh yeah, you have to pull the slide.
So you
It
pull
pulls it out.
the
Yeah.
charging?
Yeah.
Okay.
The chargers are out.
And you put that back into the magazine?
Yeah.
You know what kind of magazine it was?
It's a 30 round. It's the one that comes with the M&P.
You know if it was fully loaded?
It should have been.
Do you store it with one in the chamber?
No,
Okay.
never.
So you leave it,
I leave the clip in there, but nothing chambered.
okay. So it's not like some guns, like with my duty weapon, I have one in the chamber at all times, and then I have a 30 round or a 22 round magazine or whatever in it, right?
Yeah, no,
So
there's
23
never one
rounds
chamber.
opposed to
Yeah,
22
so
rounds.
there's nothing in the chamber, and he
Okay.
smacks the 30 in there and leaves
So
it.
it's not 30 plus 1?
No.
Okay, so
not
at
all.
some point during the night, he had to have charged that firearm?
Yeah.
Okay, using the
Yeah.
charging handle? Okay, so it wasn't 30 plus 1 is what I was getting at?
No, it's
Okay.
30 on the dot.
Do you know what brand the ammunition was?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you.
Do you remember if you bought it, your dad bought it?
I believe we bought it all the way out in Ladysmith.
Okay, so when you bought the gun maybe?
Yeah, I think so. We bought some there, but I also bought some when I bought mine down here at Jelinski's. But that was a long time ago, and I think I used that all myself.
Okay. How long was the gun bought?
I'd say 2-3 months ago.
So, obviously later in the evening, early morning now, Antioch PD comes to your house, comes to talk to you.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, hey, there's 2 guns.
Yeah, he was like, "Do you happen to know where the weapon is?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's in my trunk. I got mine back there too."
It's in the trunk of your Taurus?
Yeah.
Okay.
He put everything in there in a hurry. I took my gun apart and put it in my backpack so all the riders and everybody wouldn't see it and think I'm onto something.
Okay, so in trunk of Taurus, 2 guns.
Yes, sir. None of them loaded. All the clips are out of all of them.
Okay. Where was your magazine?
It was in my backpack, but the gun, the upper and the lower, was both disassembled.
Okay. His gun's fully intact?
Yeah, but the clip is out of the gun. There's nothing in the chamber.
Okay. So there's two separate guns, one's separated right now, one's all intact.
Mhm.
I noticed they have different optics on them.
Yeah, mine has the red dot, the true glow, and his is
Okay.
the green and red holographic, the bigger one. I wouldn't say this little peephole, whatever you call it, is bigger, the glass on it.
Holographic, you called it?
Yeah, it's a holographic, mine's just a red dot.
So, I haven't seen these videos yet, I don't know the details of them, but I'm not sure what they show, but you're 100% confident that, the way they're currently, the disassembled one is the one that you had all night?
Yes, most definitely, yeah.
Okay, and the one that's
Before we went
intact-
to my car, I took it apart, I took the clip out, I took the upper and the lower part, I put it in my backpack, the barrel was sticking out, and I put the clip in there as well, nothing was loaded. So I don't feel comfortable running around protesters, especially after that happened with
Okay.
the gun in my hand.
Okay.
It's just,
It doesn't look like there's a sling on his gun currently.
there's not?
Doesn't look like it.
He might have taken it off, but we both bought one today.
Okay. Where'd you buy him from?
Zelensky's.
Today?
Yeah.
What time?
I'm not exactly sure.
Did you ballpark it?
What's that?
Could you ballpark it, like, was it like noon, was it 1?
It's gotta be in like 1 to 2.
Oh, is it early afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're both $10 a piece for the slings. They're the little cheap, cheesy ones. And there's a good chance I could have took it off because it was really uncomfortable. I didn't take mine off, but I wrapped it around the stock because it was starting to hurt my neck.
Okay. But at some point he had a sling on it?
Yeah, he had one for the majority of the night because that's what he walked up to the cop with.
Okay.
He dropped
Still
it.
hanging?
Yeah.
Okay.
One really doesn't have one?
I don't like it. But the guys, hey, look, these are the two guns, and that's what they currently have with their department right now, is those are the two, okay, and the disassembled one, for sure yours.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what brand they are?
They're both M&P Smith & Wesson.
And that was the holographic one that was hot.
Yeah.
Fired. Did you ever look at the mag and see how many rounds have been fired?
I didn't. I wasn't trying to touch the gun that much.
But you did handle it after the fact?
I only set it on the truck and then just chambered it and put it back in the clip and then I set everything on the truck.
Okay. At some point, I might want to take what are called elimination samples from you. I'm not going to do it tonight, just because it's the hour of the day, but we'll be in touch with that if that's something you want to do.
So what's that?
Basically, we take your DNA for just this case to say, hey, your DNA is on this gun, but it doesn't mean you shot it like that.
Yeah.
It's called an elimination, because you are
Okay.
the only one who touched it.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's down the road, but just making a note of it, like, so you're not surprised if we ask for it.
Yeah.
It's nothing, in cases like this where it's given voluntarily, we don't put it into the national database, so it's not like it's stored for any reason, it's stored just for this case to say, we know for a fact he touched the gun, we are looking for his profile on the gun, that's all it is. So that'll be later on, like I
Yeah.
said, but I just wanna let you know about that. Is there anything else he said to you that stood out that you can think of?
I know he was scared as if he was the one that shot some dude in the head.
Okay.
He doesn't know if it was him or somebody else.
Okay.
That's it.
What have you heard?
What do you mean?
Have you heard anything about this yet? Have you been following social media or the news?
I know a lot of people are trying to say he killed 4 people,
Okay.
but from all the videos I've seen, and looks like there's like 3 standpoints from the video.
Okay.
It looks like he possibly shot 3,
Okay.
but most definitely 2.
Okay.
But 3, I'm not 100% sure with.
Why do you say most definitely two? What have you seen?
The 2 is when he was running in the road and 2 people were hitting him, and then he ended up on his back and he shot 1 and then shot 2.
Okay.
I saw that, but the other video, you can see the guy get shot in the head, but it doesn't exactly show him shooting him in the head. And there's also another person with a gun in that area, but he gets on the phone with me, and you can hear him while he runs up to the person recording. I just shot somebody, I just shot somebody.
Okay.
So that's...
So you think he's pretty accurate? In that video, do you see that guy with a bat?
It's unclear. I can't tell.
Okay. I'm just...
Yeah, it was just like a live video, so it's kind of blurry.
Gotcha. But I guess thinking of the time frame, after talking to him, that'd probably be the guy with the bat, the first one.
Yeah,
Because
most definitely.
He said the first person he shoots had a bat.
Yeah.
They chase him and he defends himself on the ground.
Yeah.
So the first one would be the one that presumably had a bat.
But-
And if you can't see the video, you can't see the video.
But
I'm just asking.
but what's weird to me is that in the video, the dude gets shot. I don't know if he has a bat in his hand or not, right? But there's somebody else by him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And Kyle's all the way over here, and this guy didn't charge Kyle.
Okay.
It's weird.
Makes you wonder why Kyle would have shot him?
Yeah, but I don't know if Kyle did shoot him.
Okay.
That's the thing, it's like confusing, because he came running at the camera guy on the phone with me saying, I shot somebody.
Okay.
But it didn't look like he shot him. You know what I mean? It looked
Chaotic,
like...
I mean, who knows?
It's a confusing video, I don't like it.
So, we have this database we can use where basically we test fire firearms, and it'll tell us if certain rounds came out of that one.
Yeah.
When we take this gun you're saying is the one he had that night, and compare it against casings found on the scene,
Yeah.
they're gonna match up?
Most likely, yeah.
Most likely, or?
Unless there was somebody else shooting a different gun, but that's...
If it's the caliber where we see him on video shooting, and we say we recovered a casing from this point.
Yeah, that's it.
Accurate to believe it was
Yeah,
most likely.
most definitely.
Okay.
My gun didn't leave my side all night. So
Okay.
It was very nice.
That's why, I wanna make sure there's not a chance we mix the two up, that
Yeah.
hey, the gun that you think you had all night was actually the one that was used in the shooting, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I haven't seen the videos, but it sounds like it's pretty obvious.
He wasn't using the one in the backpack.
Okay.
That was mine.
I mean, I haven't seen the video, but it sounds like it's pretty obvious it's not you shooting, right? I mean, that's
Yeah.
not my concern.
Yeah.
Just wanna make
I
sure
was
that-
wearing this all night, so...
Okay. Did you ever get close to where the shooting occurred?
No, never. I stayed on that roof since 4 or 5 all the way till when I left. Never
What
got
time was
down
that,
once.
do you remember?
We left at, I want to say 1-ish? No. 12:40, I think. That's a little rough.
Well, you called him at like 11:40, I think you said. Or he called you.
It must have been like 12:20 or something. I remember on the way here, I looked down at the clock on my car, and it said 12:40, but it's a 25-minute drive.
Yeah, so at 11:45, give or take, is when you have the first call, and he says that he shot someone.
Yeah.
So, you think you got back here by about 12:45?
Yeah, probably about that time. It takes
Okay.
25 minutes to get here from there.
And you
but-
gotta figure out to fight traffic.
Yeah, traffic flow, riding, and people that want to see it and whatnot.
Okay.
All the roads that are closed off.
Okay, so you've seen 3 videos?
Yeah.
Do they all show the same thing, or?
They're all different angles. One of the videos is pretty horrible. It doesn't really do any justice. All you see him running down the street, and then it gets blurry and dark. You can't see anything, and all you hear is gunshots.
Okay.
The other one is a video of him getting hit to the ground or tackled,
Yeah.
and then he shoots the 2 kids that are trying to hit him and beat him with the sticks or whatever. I saw one with a skateboard, and the other video is confusing on seeing who shot him. But it makes it look like he shot him because he's saying, I shot somebody. That's the only way that would make me think he did it. Because I can't...
He's admitting to it, basically.
Yeah, I don't see any gun flash, I don't see any gun smoke coming out of any barrel or anything. The noise doesn't tell where the sound came from, the left or the right, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, acoustics are goofy with,
Yeah.
you know, in a city setting especially, acoustics with
Yeah, it's just,
gunshots.
it's weird, it's a really weird video. I don't want to say he did it, but I don't want to say
No, I'm
he did
not.
it.
I apologize, it's been a long day. I'm not trying to say one way or the other, I'm trying to gather facts, right? I'm a fact finder.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not here to assess blame or fault. I want to find out the facts of what happened and then
Yeah.
present that to Kenosha district attorney versus out here as a state's attorney.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here to do. But obviously, we gotta figure out what
Yeah,
Nothing else?
yeah, the police have you drive to your
Okay,
window.
there's nothing else in it that,
No, nothing at all.
Okay.
Yeah, they took it all.
So if you don't mind, sit tight for me, I'm gonna make sure that they don't need you for anything.
No.
Right, I'm gonna make sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna drop you
Okay.
one of my cards.
Okay.
If you have any questions or concerns, I'm the detective answering you, Ben's fine, that's my first
Okay.
name. I'm the primary detective on this case, I'm investigating it, you might get calls from me. If you do,
Okay.
I usually call from my desk, which is a restricted number.
Alright.
Feel free to ignore it, because no one likes getting restricted calls. I will always leave a voicemail if I call like that, just saying, hey, look, man, Dominick, I wanna talk to you if you got a few minutes.
Yeah.
We'll kinda get it squared away. Just to confirm.
I stay with them most of the
Okay.
time,
Okay.
so if you really wanted to find me and go to where I'm at, I'm most likely there.
Okay, but if I call you or text you on that number?
Yeah, that's
cell
gonna
phone,
work, yeah.
I can always text that, okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna touch base, so Faith is girlfriend down here?
Faith is his sister, my girlfriend
Sure.
is Mackenzie.
Different?
Yeah, I guess she went to the kitchen or something.
I have no idea, I'll find out.
I guess there's no room.
Okay, yeah, so if you don't mind, man, hang out for me, I'll find out what's going on with them. I'll try and get you out of here quick, okay, man?
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah? Yeah. What's that?